Thresholds most people imagine change as gradual. A little more data, a little more progress, a little more intelligence. But complex systems don't behave like that. They behave like they're stable until they aren't. Because many systems don't change smoothly. They change through thresholds. A threshold is a point where a small input causes a disproportionate outcome. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Then everything happens. In technology, thresholds are everywhere. A model improves by 1% accuracy and suddenly becomes deployable at scale. A platform gains a small amount of engagement and suddenly dominates public attention. A dataset reaches a certain size and suddenly enables new capabilities. A network grows slightly larger and suddenly becomes the infrastructure of society. This is why the future often feels sudden. It isn't sudden. It's threshold. But here's the dangerous part. Thresholds are hard to see in advance. Because before the threshold, the system looks normal. It looks safe. It looks manageable. It looks controllable. And this creates a false confidence. We think we can react later. But thresholds don't give you later. They compress time. They turn slow trends into fast consequences. This is why governance always arrives late. By the time the world notices, the threshold has already been crossed. Now stay until the end, because this is the core point most people miss. Thresholds don't just change systems. They change power. Before the threshold, the system is optional. After the threshold, the system becomes unavoidable. And here is the core insight. Backhand index pointing right, the most important moment in a technology's life is not when it is invented. It is when it crosses the threshold where society can no longer easily refuse it. That is the real point of no return. Not capability, not innovation, adoption. Because after the threshold, you're not choosing a tool anymore. You're living inside a system.